Hi, my name is George Hicks and welcome to the George Hicks Show. Today my guest is Mr. Justin Rankin. This is the nephew of the VP of the Detroit Producers Group, Sister Linda Rankin. And we're talking with Justin. He is a videographer, he is a DJ, hockey player, taekwondo master, just so many things. We're going to get into his life on today's show. Stay tuned and we'll be right back.
Well, and I'm looking for the freshest apples in the store. I'm looking for something with no bruising, no scarring or frost marks down the side. I'm looking for uniformity and color. Generally, they're the ones that are on the outside of the tree, catch more sunlight, have more sugar content, and of course, smell. If you get a fresh apple and you love the smell of it, I think you're going to love the flavor of it. Yeah, we believe we have some better flavor here in Michigan areas.
We're back to the George Hicks Show. Mr. Rankin, good to have you here today.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Well, let's start talking about how you got into the music business.
The funny was, my Aunt Linda, she's the one who got me into answers.
Oh, okay.
Because, especially writing poems,
Okay.
and, showed me how to play a little bit on the keyboard.
Okay.
So, and then after high school, I moved back to Michigan from Baltimore, Maryland.
Oh, all right.
So, and then I was staying with my grandmother. So, one of my good buddies, he called me up. He said, "How about we go up tonight to a salsa club?" And I never been salsa dancing before, so I figured, okay, why not? So I get there, and then they had a DJ right over in the corner, playing some good music, and my friend's like, maybe you could do that. I said, yeah, I think I could. So he said, why don't you go over here and talk to him?
Okay.
So I went over and talked to him, and he's like, I asked him, is it hard to do it? Is it hard to be a DJ? He said, nah, it's pretty easy, because we have a music background. And he's like, how about this? Tonight, I give you a shot. And I blow my away.
Right. So you rocked the club that night.
Yep.
Great. Now, you also are involved in taekwondo. We'll talk about that. Recently, there was a video that was posted on Facebook. Pardon me. Tell us a little bit about that video and some of the awards that you got from taekwondo.
The video that was posted on Facebook was a video of me getting a first place trophy in our in-school tournament. So that means like schools that does taekwondo in the same school name can come in, get together, have one big tournament.
Okay.
And we have different stations. We have a station especially for people with abilities.
Okay.
So I was the only one there. So, and I did my moves, and my teacher, and the judges, they graded on how I did it, how you do well. Like I said, I came in first place.
Oh, great. So, so you now a taekwondo master, got several belts. That's another notch in your belt of the stuff that you can do. Now, I also know you as a person who does not only just music, but you do video as well. Tell us a little bit about the video. You did a video for me not too long ago.
The video I did for you was when you sent me pictures of a conference that you were trying to put together from last year's, I believe it was.
Yes, it was. Concept East.
Yes.
Yes.
So I took a look at the slideshow and see what you had. And I played with different sounds in this class, trying to figure out the medium,
Okay.
between smooth, little bit beat to it. Make sure that it's, the slideshow and the music goes together with it.
Okay.
So I came up with a smooth beat that just, has a little hip hop to it, little, maybe a little country to it, but
Okay.
it doesn't even sound like it. So, I hope the people know that, just you can put your mind to it, you can do anything, especially with, video cameras, phone cameras, anything.
Great. Now, the other thing that you are involved in, well, tell me a little bit, because you're involved in so many things. Sometimes I can't even keep up myself. So we got video, we got, now, oh yeah, I know what I wanted to talk about. DJ Bird Productions. I've watched DJ Bird Productions on Facebook. And matter of fact, if you're on Facebook, why don't you give a like to DJ Bird Productions and give this young man a shout out, because he's doing some great things. Tell me how you got DJ Bird Productions going.
Well, DJ Bird Productions was created by a few people that I'm working with.
Okay.
Some people call me J Bird.
Okay.
For short, for Justin.
Okay.
And because I like, I like birds or,
Right.
So, my team and I, we sit down, we figure out, okay, what works, what doesn't. So we stick with Vapor Productions, and that took it's about a month.
Okay.
And we try to figure out what works, especially with services.
Okay.
Like DJ services, wedding services, and especially with working with you for years. So I wanted to keep that in there. So I added music productions, movies, editing, video, a whole lot of different variety of things so people can offer and do.
Okay. All right. So, because I see it's very successful. I'm hearing, and matter of fact, you were just telling me how successful. Can you tell our audience about how successful DJ Bird Productions is?
Sure. Since May, I've been working nonstop trying to figure out how I can make this business grow in the UP.
Okay.
Because there's not a lot of small business that people with abilities that
Right.
has.
Right.
Have this media company that's trying to